Hi, how are we doing? I'm Ben from EQL Networks and Security. Today we're going to be looking at how to set up the physical installation of this type of LPR camera. Give you an idea as the minimum and maximum distance these cameras can work with and the recommended NVRs to use. We recently did another video on how to set up the ANPR camera. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put it in the comment sections below. If you're new to this channel and like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up if you have any questions or comments. Don't be afraid to hit us up. We're always answering those comments. So let's get into this. First up, to get the maximum recognition accuracy, you're going to need to set this camera up to ensure you get a clear image of the vehicle. To do this, you need to look at the camera installation angle. The view angle of the camera in both the vertical and the horizontal should be within 30 degrees to the path of the vehicle and should not exceed that 30-degree limit. Now, how high do we need to set this camera up? So based on the height of the camera will determine the range and detection of the camera. So let me ask you, how many of you remember doing trigonometry in school? Now I'm going to be honest here and say I remember doing it, but it didn't stick in my head. Did I think it was a waste of time, or have I used it since leaving school? I don't think so, but you're going to need to use it now. If you're going to use it, you're going to need a scientific calculator, or basically use the ones that you find online. A little tip, if you use your iPhone and turn your camera to like landscape mode, you get all these little extra buttons that pop up and allow you to do this equation. So what is the equation? Well, basically it's L equals cot 30 times H. Now what does the L, cot and H mean? To make this simpler, we're going to put up an image on the screen. So you can see from this image, once you know the height, you can work out the camera detection range. So H is the height and cot is in a right angle triangle is the cotangent of an angle. No, I'm not going to do that to you. But to put it simply, it's just a function. But what is the ideal height? If you're using this camera in an entrance application, then a height of 1.4 to 4 meters will be great. If you're looking to try and capture vehicles on the road, a 6-meter height would be ideal. So as a bit of a reference guide, how far these cameras will detect is when you use the 2.8 to 12mm lens version, the minimum recognition distance is 2.5 meters and the maximum distance is 12 meters. If you're using the 8 to 32mm version, the minimum distance is 7.2 and the maximum is 28.9. Also, it's preferable if the vehicles are traveling in a straight direction rather than turning left or right. So the next question we get asked a lot is which NVR should we use? The best NVR to use is the I-Series NVR, such as the DS-2CD7A26G0 or the DS-2CD7A26G0. I'll put in the comment section a link to all the series of NVRs that you can use. You can also use these cameras with other VMS platforms such as NX Witness, for example. So that's it for this video. If you found this video informative, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and click on the bell to subscribe. This will allow you to get notified of our latest product reviews, tips, and designed to save you time. While you're at it, hit us up in those comment sections for any questions you may have. At EQL, we're always here to help and support your business.